So somebody shared their city with me, well, with the forum, because they had no garbage trucks. And they said it, I think they said it happened kind of really quick. I ended up looking at the city, and sure enough, there were 2 garbage trucks in a city of, well, back then it was 100 and something thousand. So I thought, it's a vehicle limit. And sure enough, they'd hit the vehicle limit. But for some reason, it only affected garbage trucks. Well, I guess the city was having a lot of problems in a lot of places. But they were managing, except for when the garbage trucks died, everything died. Well, I found there was 2 problems. The interchanges were, for the highways, were running really slow. The ramps were too close to intersections, so only the vehicles could only drip off the highway. The second thing was the elevator, the space elevator. Now, I think the way it was placed, vehicles couldn't leave there quick enough, because, well, when I stopped it and told it to empty and tried to fix the road so that it would empty quick, well, even after an hour, vehicles were still pouring out of there. Like, there were hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cars that were packed in the space elevator. And I guess because they couldn't get out, I think what I'll do is I'll restart that city again and just do an episode on the space elevator. What I'm showing you here, though, is another thing that I noticed in the forum, that people say that garbage assets only put out maybe 2 vehicles. Have you been watching? Almost all the landfills are using all their vehicles. The incinerators are using at least half their vehicles. Almost all the garbage trucks that this city has are on the road, either transferring from landfills or picking up garbage. So for those people who say that that after a while only 2 vehicles will be dispensed at a time, well, it's either you spammed them, or there's something else going on. Processing. Well, of course, I mean, the traffic was so bottled up before that the landfills couldn't leave or couldn't empty. But at the same time, everybody's garbage was piling up. So, yeah, we're going to have a deficit in the ability to process garbage for a little while until we can get some of these landfills to empty. Look at that. 32 out of 34 vehicles are on the road. That's a far cry from 2. So if this is your city, and I'm going to post it so that you'll be able to see your city. It was a vehicle problem. Maybe there's a better way to use the space elevator, but if you ask Mark Johnson, who is in your post, he'll tell you he hates the thing. Me, I've never used it, but then again, I don't use monuments like that. I always figured they were placed in there as a handicap for people who don't want to deal with that aspect and try to work it out themselves. They can have these little ploppables that'll do everything for them. In this case, I think the space elevator is what, a tourist attraction? Anyways, it's overpowered for sure. So I think I'm going to get back to this, tweaking out the traffic. So far I went 30 minutes into it before I got this far, and all the trucks are on the road now. But I mean, there's lots of tweaking to do. And I'm not saying that it's a bad city, it's just I've been doing this for quite some time, right? So I'm going to see stuff that no one's going to see. Anyways, nice little city. And, I thought it'd be cool to show what happened there. Oh, I moved something. Thought it would be cool to show. Oh, that's a stadium. Oh, you guys lost again. Probably to Westfield. At least hopefully. I don't know. But for those that think that there's only 2 vehicles to a garbage asset, no. You're doing something wrong. Either spamming them or, well, most likely spamming them. But there's something going on. Anyways, here's your city. All the trucks are back working. Have fun. Ciao for now.